Have you ever looked up at the moon on a clear night? It's amazing. But look closely and you'll see something cool. The moon is covered in holes called craters. These craters are like big bowls, some small, some huge. They tell us a story about the moon's past. For example, the Sea of Tranquility is a vast flat area filled with craters, and the Copernicus crater is a massive well-known impact site. Where did these craters come from? From space! Space isn't empty, it's full of rocks and ice like asteroids and comets zooming around super fast. Fun fact, some of these craters are named after famous scientists like Copernicus and Kepler. Craters are like scars on the moon. They show where the moon has been hit by things from space. These hits have changed how the moon looks over billions of years. Imagine a game of dodgeball, but with rocks and ice flying through space. The moon has no air to protect it, so it's been an easy target. One of the most famous impacts is the Tycho crater, created by a massive collision about 108 million years ago. Fun fact, the moon's surface is covered in a layer of dust and rocky debris called regolith, which has been created by countless impacts over time. When a space rock or ice hits the moon, boom! Gap 2S. It's a big explosion, making a giant hole. One of the largest impacts created the South Pole Aitken Basin. The heat melts the rock, which then cools and makes the edge of the crater. Some of the stuff that flew out falls back down, making a ring around the hole. That's how we get those circle shapes. Fun fact, some craters on the moon are hundreds of kilometers wide. Some moon craters are super old, billions of years old. For example, the Clavius crater. One famous crater is called Tycho. It's a newer crater, only 108 million years old. You can see bright lines coming out from it. By looking at the size and shape of craters, scientists learn about the moon and our solar system. Fun fact, some craters are as old as the moon itself, billions of years old. Here's a cool fact. The biggest crater on the moon is called the South Pole Aitken Basin. It's huge. It's 2,500 kilometers across, almost as far as London to Istanbul. Another massive crater is the Imbrium Basin. It's about 1,100 kilometers across. And get this, the South Pole Aitken Basin is one of the largest known impact craters in the entire solar system. So next time you see the moon, remember those craters. They tell a story about the moon's long trip through space. Please like and subscribe to help us make more amazing videos.